Then Gyenes drilled by Chris Greene, and Adam Keefe is going to go. And that is a guy the Rangers were not too pleased with at the end of the second period, and now we have a little more of a melee going on as MacLean is tackled.
Well, again, it's Chris Greene. They're taking exception to the way he's hitting these guys. They want to make sure that let them know that we're trying to get through this hockey game. We'll all stay healthy. Now, when we get injured, it seems like they have the Queensberry rules, Marcus of Queensberry rules going on out here right now, and nobody seems to want to go out there and do anything about it. So Adam Keefe steps up here. You see the hit he takes on him right here. But that's hockey out there. That's what you're going to be playing for. And I think the biggest thing for these guys is to settle down a little bit, keep themselves in the hockey game, watch out for suspensions. I know we don't want to see anybody getting hurt in a game like this because, as they say, it's for nothing. But you got to still have to go out and play this game at the highest level. And Dan Gyenes taking a big hitter. You can see some good freewheeling by Matt Lashoff, killing off that penalty, doing a great job in puck control and handling the puck until he's pulled off that puck on that one play there. But he did a great job in killing off a lot of quality minutes on that penalty kill.
28 seconds was left on the original penalty the Rangers had to Chris Bryson. We'll see what is called here, but yes, Michael Richer is not too happy with Chris Greene either. At the end of the second period, as we were going to break, he had his finger pointing at Chris Greene, telling him that he was not too impressed with his actions.
Well, that last power play by the Erie Otters was one chance that finally Jeff Platt had his best chance of the night on that power play, just missing the top corner off of the short side and not able to capitalize on that. The penalty killing's been pretty well shut down. The Kitchen Ranger penalty killing's pretty well shut down Jeff Platt so far tonight.
Well, we talk about these teams heading into the playoffs. I'd like to remind you the Rangers' second home game, Monday, March 28th, is Rogers Family Night. A chance for you to win tons of prizes, including television sets, just by being in the crowd. And you can also win by watching your game at home. Well, we're talking about Kitchener and Erie heading into the playoffs. The Sudbury Wolves are set to set a new franchise record for fewest goals against. If they allow fewer than 13 goals this weekend, they'll set a new record, setting a new club record, breaking a 33-year-old mark in the franchise's history.
Well, Mike Foligno is doing a great job in that Sudbury with the Sudbury Wolves. His second year into this job, and he's really been putting together a pretty quality organization there. And one of the things that Foligno does know, he knows defense. He knows how to play defense. He was a strong defensive forward in his day, and that's probably one of the biggest things why they're playing the way they are.
Eastern Conference heading into the final weekend is still wide open. We'll take a look at out-of-town scores in a moment or two when they do come available to us. Brampton was leading Mississauga at our last check, and Ottawa was leading Peterborough also. Here are some of the out-of-town scores right now. Talked about how good the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds were doing. 6-2-2 in their last 10, 11-2-3 in their last 16 games.
Looks like Adam Keefe, he's leaving the hockey game now, and probably looking at a game misconduct for going after Chris Greene.
Adam Keefe trying to explain things to head coach Peter DeBoer. That's not good for the Rangers. Adam Keefe picking up a gross misconduct.
Depending what the gross misconduct is, it could be suspensions involved with that. And what we've been talking about all night is staying away from stuff like that. Whatever was happened out there depends what it looks at now. The league will have to rule on it and decide if they're going to be suspended for a few games here.
Here's the Rangers scratches for tonight. Turpel not injured, just giving him some rest. Match penalty is for intent to injure, gross misconduct for making a travesty of the game. Did Keefe make a travesty of the game?
Well, it could have been something he said when he was talking to that player. It could be something he said to that player. It could be something like when they had with Kelly Wilson for Guelph, who called Vellebeck. He called him a Euro, which is something that they frown on. He got a 5-game suspension. So now we're looking at something that could be, we'll have to find out after the fact what's sent into the league and what comes out of the league now. And if there's suspensions involved, then that will be a big loss to the Kitchener Rangers. If it's a suspension that's going to entail Adam Keefe heading into the playoffs, sitting in the press box.
Well, he said maybe there's more to lose than gain from tonight's game, and maybe a big loss for the Kitchener Rangers. Now, no guarantee that that they could review it and say that he could even play tomorrow and Owen sound, correct? But there is a chance he could get a lengthier suspension.
Like I say, it totally depends on what he did and how he acquired this gross misconduct. There's nothing I saw in that melee. I did see him. He might have been the aggressor in the situation, a game misconduct and a major for aggressor, but he didn't continue to throw the punches. I'm not sure. It would probably relate to something he might have said in that scrum situation or to that player, but we'll have to wait to see what the fallout is. It may be nothing, but it could be something, so that's what we'll have to wait to see.
Certainly a surprise, though, to hear the announcement that it was a gross misconduct. We're not expecting that.